Okay, Tony, I said I'd give you a bit of a rundown on the electric side of this. We're using that motion dynamic speed controller. Basically, I'll start with the batteries and charging. So what I do is I put the spade terminals on there, and then I heat shrink everything. The charging is on this one. That's your red and your black, and then I just run a speaker wire. It's not that one, it's actually probably a bit thicker. This one here goes back to just a 24 volt 2 amp scooter charger, and I always have it turned off when I do the charging, so that way there's no 24 volt happening one way. It's just happening from the charger. Also, this is the speed controller. The wiring goes motor, then it's got batteries, and they've got 2 of each. So basically that's like the left motor black, and that's the right motor red, which makes it the one polarity, whatever you call it. Obviously, because one motor's ran the other way, so one's in reverse, one's going forward. Vice versa over here. The battery I run through a kill switch, which is this one here. So that comes along there off the battery. Yeah, so that way there's a kill switch, which I can take the key out so no kid can jump in it and power it up. So basically when it's on, there's a little green indicator. You can put a switch to turn on and off, but I don't worry about it. I just switch it off like that, then I know there's no power going through to it. Once the key's out, then I know it's not on at all. It's also, this is what I put on this car, is there's 2 clamps for the batteries. I'm using like one set, but then the other set I'm using the wire to power the battery indicator. So power on, and there's the battery indicator running off that, which was a simple method. I could have hooked them up to the batteries, but then I'd have to put a switch on that in order to turn it on off, so it's not going to drain the batteries. But utilising those little ports on that controller, it worked really good. Underneath, which you can, I don't want to pull it out, but yeah, there's some little ports in there for the reverse switch, also a brake switch, and also there's one for like a potentiometer or something like that you can turn it up and down here, but I don't worry about it. I did used to have the potentiometer on the foot pedal on that white line, but for some reason the potentiometer didn't govern the speed on there, so I'm worried about it. It might have been the pot might have been too big or too small or something, but I just haven't worried about it. The wiring here, this is all for my backlights. I've just used a terminal block that I haven't fixed in there just yet. Yeah, so then I run a wire. This is my reverse switch. So it's on. So it's forward. Click it down. It's forward. Click the other way. Let's go on. There we go. So I just held it on for a bit. Maybe it needs a couple clicks or whatever. But you know, that's going backwards, so I'll hold that down. Yeah, so it does need a couple a couple of clicks or whatever. Yeah, so then I'm running all these lights on here. I'll put those lights all light up there. I showed you the last night. All that. I put a Perspex cover in there and put a light in there. Yeah, there's all those, the bars there. Remote control, that's the setup I've got for those ones. Where is it? Oh, yep. I put these hood pins on. Basically, I've just utilised that Power Wheels battery. Put some terminal blocks in there. This one on the right is just for all your black wires, and that one there is all the wires from the switches, and then the wires at the bottom of that one go to all the lighting. And I put one of those flashes in there for the hazards. You can adjust the flash ratio, that's that orange thing. And come off. But yeah, there's a little Lambo that was trying to work out, little monster truck one. But yeah, that's it. I'm really digging this thing, although I'm not digging my batteries, so I'm going to put another 2 in there and make them in parallel and then series, give it a total of 30 amp hour. And, so what do you think of the car, Sonny? Yeah? Anyway, dude, that's that machine.